Good Thursday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our Thursday market intel brief here at Top Gun Options. My name is Matthew Buckley. You can call me Wiz. We're done. We knocked out 3 days of live trade briefs here at TGO, and we absolutely crushed it. 2 sniper shots for max profit. We put an iron condor on Raytheon on. We have a Tredge on the S&P 500, which we're going to dig into right now because it's lookout below with this market right now. Before I get airborne, though, let me look. As of me getting on this sit rep, we have four full throttle memberships left. TopGunOptions.com/full-throttle, or just go to our homepage and under the drop down, click full throttle right there. It's $295 a month to get access to Options Weapon School. That's the 6 training sessions, and then the primary and accelerated live trade briefs on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and your manuals. Folks, that's a steal. That's kind of our starter package, right? If you're ready to get access to one of our investment clubs called the Hunters, it's $29.95 for a year. With 2 trades this week, I paid for an annual membership, folks. That was 2 trades. So $29.95 for a year. Most folks try this out for a couple months at $295. Then they upgrade into the annual. If you want to check out the Hunters, which is our investment club, with our app on your phone, try it out for a couple months for $497 a month, and then upgrade into the Hunters. But with the $295 monthly, you do not get access to the Hunters. That's only the annual or the monthly Hunters, okay? If you didn't get a chance to attend our briefs this week or you missed one of them, go.topgunoptions.com/special-event-replay. And this will be in the comments section on the YouTube video in case you didn't write that down. But one more time, go.topgunoptions.com/special-event-replay. And again, men lie, trades don't. I placed all these trades in my personal brokerage account. So yesterday, man, this was awesome. This was a nail biter. I said, sell into this pop, right at the open. I said, sell into this pop. Why? We're going to debrief why in a second here, but that trade absolutely expired for max profit right at the end. Let's go look at the S&P 500 yesterday. Why did the S&P 500 pop yesterday? Well, inflation came in hot, Wiz. Does that make sense to you? So this was a no-brainer. Let me show you yesterday. So there's the gap up at the open, kind of faded a little bit, and I sold that bear call spread. It was above 59.50 right until the close. Right until the close where it smashed right below. 100% profit on that sniper shot. If you had done the 15 contracts that I usually do, that was about $2,100. That S&P 500 sniper, along with the one I did 2 days ago for about $2,200. That's what, $4,300, folks, on 2 trades this week. That essentially paid for a year and a half of your full throttle membership. Again, men lie, trades don't. They are all in here, right here, posted immediately when you join, okay? And on Monday, folks, we did synthetic stock on Amazon, right? What was the synthetic stock strike on Amazon that we picked? What was it, 215? Ladies and gentlemen, look at that, 215 on Monday, up to 225. You made $10, $10 in your synthetic stock trade since Monday. If you're not, I don't know what else I can do to prove to you that we know what we're doing here. But some of you might be sitting here going, well, Wiz, you did a bearish double vertical the other day, and the market had this rip your face off rally. Well, let's dig into that, because if you're not in that bearish double vertical right now, I would absolutely add it. First of all, look at the trend here. We're having these rip your face off rallies that fail. Rip your face off rallies that had a big fail. Rip your face off rally yesterday on what? Raging inflation. It ain't going to, matter of fact, folks, it hit the 50-day moving average yesterday, and right now we are failing, and we're going to head back down. So one more time, if you didn't get in the bearish double vertical from this week, now is the best opportunity to get into it. Let's debrief why. Real quick, let me stick with my, even though I'm kind of bearish for the year. Why? Because of the Fed's F-ups. The Treasury Secretary nominee, Scott Piccinette, is speaking right now in front of the Senate. He's a smart dude. Trump could bring in a new economic golden age. He did the last time. So I'm bullish on all this stuff. I'm bullish on deal making. I'm bullish on cutting regulations. Folks, that's incredibly bullish to small businesses, to large companies, folks. When you gut regulations that don't make sense, it's bullish. Mergers and acquisitions activity, just the economic powerhouse that's coming in office, that's all great. But let's go to what's going on here. Inflation ticked up yesterday, but underlying price gains are muted. Other than that, Mrs. Kennedy, how was the parade? What a ridiculous statement. Ladies and gentlemen, consumer prices have soared 21% under Joe Biden, folks. And guess what the Fed is trying to do? The minutes from the last meeting are trying to blame their failures on Donald Trump. The guy's not even in office yet. They're trying to pin their screw-ups on Donald Trump. This was a great op-ed in the Journal today. The central bank has the power to maintain stable prices, and there is more to President-elect's economic policy than tariffs. They're using this tariff boogeyman as why they're probably not, whatever. I'm not going to even run air cover for the Fed. Jerome Powell should be fired. An emergency 50-point basis cut in September, right in front of the election. He should have raised 50 points, but of course, there was no way all that should have happened. Folks, they've cut a full percentage point over the past 3-4 months. Mortgage rates have gone up. It's above 7. Folks, that's exactly what's not supposed to happen. So they have completely screwed up, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go look at the chart of inflation. Let's pull up, where is it? Wednesday. CPI, year over year. And again, folks, no super partisan here, but look at inflation. Let's go open up the chart a little bit. Donald Trump. Look at under Donald Trump, inflation peaked at about 2.5%. The average was 1.5%. You remember those good days? Then what happened? Whoosh. And of course, Democrats who are full of shit will tell you, oh, it was COVID. It was supply chain issues. It was Vladimir Putin. It was everything except their insane spending and the Fed printing money out of thin air. That's what caused inflation, ladies and gentlemen. The Fed injecting paper that they literally printed out of thin air, folks. And Joe Biden's Inflation Reduction Act that caused 40-year high inflation. The Build Back Better, the whatever all the other stupid names for rampant government spending are. And look at what has happened. So, of course, they said we're not responsible for this raging inflation. But when it started to come down, what did they say? Look at what we're doing. It's bringing inflation down. Hey, man, if you're a fucking arsonist, you can't get credit as a firefighter, right? But now look what happened. Boing. It stayed sticky at 3, came a little down. Look where it came down, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's really weird. Inflation like imploded in front of the election. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 months, shocker, leading into the election. Sideshow Bob, the press secretary, and Joe and Kamala got to run out to microphones and say what? Look at what we're destroying inflation. Inflation's coming in. Everything's great. Oh, and after Trump wins, inflation's going back up. Now you're going to start hearing the truth about the economy. It sucks. I live in the economy. You live in the economy. They've been lying for years. BLS doesn't stand for the Bureau of Labor Statistics. It stood for 4 years, Biden Labor Statistics. So please remind me how the market is going to celebrate inflation not being stable, going up. It's 40% above the Fed's target rate of 2%. Here's my final close here. We have a Fed meeting out on the 29th. 28-29 is the meeting, the press conference on the 29th. Do you think there is a snowball's chance in hell that Jerome Powell in a couple weeks says, hey, inflation's great. We should get some more rate cuts this year. What happened the last time we heard from Jerome Powell? It was right there, folks. He gave a 25-point cut, but it was called what? I called it a hawkish cut. So here's 25 because you expect it, and we know if you don't get it, you're all going to freak out. They freaked out anyway, dude. You coward. You shouldn't have cut rates. But anyway, he gave us a hawkish cut, meaning we might still have some work to do with inflation. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. And one of the reasons the market went up yesterday, folks, is look, last month was 2.7. They were forecasting it to go up to 2.9. Oh my God, Wiz, great news. It came in line. Again, other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how was the play? This ain't hard, folks. So for now, the market is teetering. Let's go look at the S&P 500. Teetering on at the, 59.50 line. Let's go look. This is there's Amazon. This is like the Mason-Dixon line right here, man. We're looking at a battle. Let me do a 3-day chart. Look at this. We are hovering around 59.50. My opinion, we're going to fill this gap. Another reason the market, we saw some solid pops is because of solid financial earnings, right? Bank of America. I have a Bank of America position on synthetic stock that's looking pretty good. Very happy with that. That is one I would add today. Okay. We ran out of time this week to show you that one. Where is it? Bank of America. It's up 40% so far. My synthetic stock trade down there. Bank of America, I would absolutely buy with both hands. I love the financials for the coming year. Not because of the economy, but because of what? Because they make money trading and stuff. Nice run out of Bank of America. I would buy it with both hands. We already beat the dead horse this week. I love me some Goldman Sachs. That's the financial Death Star. And I love me some JP Morgan. Okay. Absolutely. Deal making is back. Trading is back. But remember, the economy can suck. And these Wall Street blue blood banks be crushing it, right? Not because the economy sucks, but because their trading's good and Trump's going to get deals done and everything like that. So beautiful move out of Goldman Sachs. It's about ready to pop out of this range it's been in for about 3 months. So I'm liking that. I'm going to talk through all of this stuff, folks, as we move forward. Like I said, four annual Full Throttle memberships left. If you're not ready to go full throttle, hey, Wiz, I liked what you did. You can always jump in solo Amazon. Solo Amazon is the price of a cheap bottle of wine, $97 a month. It's $97 until you make the smart decision to upgrade into an annual. I don't know why you do $97 forever. You can save money by doing the annual, okay? And we don't limit membership into that because it's the Battle of Britain. It's a ton of people in there. I focus on solo Amazon, but my people are definitely in the Full Throttle program. It's only $295 a month. You don't get access to the hunters with the $295 a month, folks. If you want to try it out for a couple months, and here's what the hunters looks like. It's an app on your phone, and then here's what it looks like on the website. I just posted this trade in there. RTX Iron Condor. I'm legging into an Iron Condor on Raytheon out to next Friday. Whenever I type at everyone, you get an app alert that says, hey, Wiz just placed a new trade. You click on it and boom, the trade opens on your phone. No more old, text alerts or so 2012. We got an app and we got instantaneous alerts here. We have 2 threads. We have the Intel and commentary thread where I and your fellow squadron mates post stuff. Here's what I post about the Trump economy. As we discussed, Jerome Powell sucks. I post all that stuff in here, the Bank of America results, everything like that. Then we have a trade alerts thread because there are some people who just don't want to look at all the Intel and commentary stuff. And when we had one thread, the trades would be buried in there and people got confused. I'm like, you know what? Let's clear this up really quick. We'll have an Intel and commentary thread. And then this is trades only. Sell into this pop yesterday. If you sold into this pop with this trade alert, you made 100% profit. Beautiful. And then as we talked about, there's the synthetic stock I did from a couple days ago. Men lie, trades don't. It was at 215. See that? We did synthetic stock on Amazon at 215. You made $10 on Amazon in 3 days. One more time, folks. I'm one of the only guys in the industry that does this. I open up the doors to regular member briefs and let you see our normal flight operations. If you like it, you stay. If you don't, you leave. Most people don't do that. You're going to go sit in a multi-speaker presentation for 8 hours in a day, and some dude or lady briefs you on 52 PowerPoint slides and shows you old trades. Hey, look at how I did. X percentage return. Yeah, when was that? Yeah, don't ask me when. These are profitable trades. I'm not going to show you anything like that. I just showed you that my bearish double vertical that we put on the other day is a little underwater right now. I don't care. I put it out to the end of January because I know we have another leg down. I know what I'm doing, folks, and that's why I open up the doors to show you all of this stuff. So while this might be a little under the water right now, it's not a day trade. My S&P 500 sniper shots are day trades, but the one out to the end of the month is not a day trade, folks. It is out there for a reason, okay? All right, man, I got to get going. Be one of the final four, man. The final four, Villanova University. Be one of the final four. Join our industry-leading full throttle program or check us out with our solo Amazon service, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you're hedged. We are hedged out to the end of the month with that bearish double vertical. Fights on, namaste, and basi basi. Whiz out.